Pacific Kids Learning hosted their third annual Pasifika Digital Showcase in July 2023 at the Hoyts Cinema at Sylvia Park in Tāmaki Makaurau. Bringing together Pacific learners, their parents, cultural and language experts, stakeholders, and the wider Pacific community to celebrate the uniqueness of the stories told by Pasifika Kids learners. The resources produced by Pacific Kids Learning demonstrates what is possible when you recognize and value the diverse strengths and linguistic backgrounds of Pacific communities. Arts have long held a special place in Pacific culture and identity, and for generations, Pacific people have used the art of storytelling to communicate our history through song, dance, and now film and animations.
So today was really a celebration with our community. We've been working for the last year to build these animations alongside young people in schools, and also their elders have been helping to guide the stories as well, and to share the animations back to the community.
It's a chance to really highlight the children. The children's stories are the most important parts, the heart of what we do at PKL, along with also trying to bring in the innovative technologies, like you saw the motion capture animation for the dancers. So it's all about the community involvement. We have lots of cultural advisors from each culture. We're so grateful that they entrust us with that, I call it digital color. It's that, it's a really beautiful helmet that we've been given from them to encapsulate everything that we love about the Pacific cultures and to preserve it forever in the Pacific Digital Library.
It's great to see it come to life, the vision. My background is actually the screen industry, animation, illustration, understanding the production processes, and then also understanding the resources that are required for our kids. For many years, since 2014, I just kind of kept mulling. I know what to do, but I also know the cost of doing it. So how do you redesign a program that goes from beginning to end, that brings the community along with it? Kids are already engaging in digital spaces, and there's just not enough of our Pacific content to help kind of build that cultural identity. So, they're in gaming, they're in, other animations, whatever film is produced for kids, there's not enough Pacific representation. So we fill that gap in terms of connecting through digital, connecting through places like this, and something that they can be proud of. So it's really important.
Clusters are definitely guiding us there. Wow! Aren't they just amazing? So amazing! Hey Alicia, do you know that Matariki helped to guide our ancestors across the Moana all those centuries ago? That's right, bro! You know what? I often think about how our ancestors felt leaving their homes, traveling across the mighty Pacific Ocean, night and day, to get to their new home.
I value any opportunity to see this art form taught to our young learners, and I want to encourage our young learners here tonight to take what you've learned from this program, your grandparents, teachers and parents, and continue to tell your stories.
My dad helped me rinse it in herb. After dinner, eating some pizza. I feel like inspired by my grandparent, my papa noa, and my dad that led us to this milestone for today.
We need to strengthen the voice of our children, but also for us to listen to what they have to say, because their voice is so important. These are our future leaders, and we have to show them that this platform can be something that they aspire to in the future.
I'm just excited for my mum's work, and it's a big achievement. And I look forward to doing more stories in the future.
Lights, camera, action.
I commend Pacific Kids Learning and your efforts alongside raising the profile of Pacific languages and promoting STEM subjects to our young learners and showing them the benefits of careers in these fields.
Really proud of the showcase and really proud that we can support this work and the work of the Pacific community. The kids were beautiful and amazing, and the stories that they tell really speak to the heart of why we're supporting this as an event and as a set of resources that go alongside the curriculum.
One of the goals of the work underway to refresh the New Zealand curriculum is to create curriculum that is inclusive so that all learners see themselves and succeed in their learning. And the Ministry is making sure that teachers and leaders have the supports they need to successfully implement the updated curriculum.
I was quite impressed because some of the work that we saw tonight really speaks to the action plan for Pacific education and the key shift 1, which talks about reciprocal development of resources with the parents and whānau, but amazingly including the children, and having seen the children's narrations and storytelling, that was really amazing. And it brings to light, what we are all on about in the Pacific space, to see the children tell their stories about their culture, their identity, and who they are as a Tongan, as a Samoan, as a Tukalauan. It was really amazing because seeing the work that we do in the Curriculum Centre translate onto the big screen is amazing.
10 of those stories are from the Pacific Digital Stories project. So the children's stories, they're all the winners for the Taimi Whananga series. And then we have other stories that were produced last year, but we're translating them across different languages. And then we've also got the Pacific Digital Dance. That's another 9 animations across Samoan, Tongan and Cook Island, original music and original choreography.
Message is, it's never too late. Our parents and our grandparents are the...
As I was watching your videos, your movies, the elders would say, "Wa longo tino, longo mafofau, longo fatu, longo le nganga, le fia ma le oli I le taua o lau to feau." Meaning, I felt in my body, I felt in my mind, I felt in my heart, and felt in my spirit the importance of the message, the powerful messages that you conveyed tonight.
Our third showcase now, but we've still got so many more stories that haven't been told yet, and we want to get around all the Pacific cultures too. And there's a lot of islands in the Pacific, and we want to have all of them showcased up here on the big screen.
Earlier this week, the 2023 refresh of the Action Plan for Pacific Education was released. It demonstrates the government's continued commitment to Pacific languages and education. The plan will coordinate the important next steps that we are taking to ensure our diverse Pacific learners and their families are safe, valued, and equipped to achieve their education aspirations.
We were quite happy to hear from the horse's mouth, the Minister talk about extending the work that we do in the bilingual space. that'll give us leeway, and also that's encouraging because that'll extend the work that we're doing with Pacific Bilingual education in the bilingual space. That gives the opportunity for teachers as well as us to work collaboratively in the bilingual space.
Many people in the room today, they've been advocates for bilingual education for many, many years. So I think it's just so timely that we've been able to launch this and also show, look at what we can do.
Although you are all Pacific, you don't necessarily have the same story to tell, and that is what makes you unique. Continue to nurture your creativity, ask questions, immerse yourself in your curiosity with your art. Be proud in knowing that each of you has an individual story to tell the world.
The dream is to just touch and reach our Pacific communities wherever in the world they are. We are global people and we're all over the world, so our kids, wherever they're growing up, they need to be able to connect to their cultures online, and we hope that classrooms all over the world will be able to see these values-driven stories and know that they are so useful in a child's education.
For the last 3 years, we've been running it as a one-day showcase, which is not ideal because we've had to turn a lot of people away. Like even today, you know, the hunters of, you know, that are coming to watch other movies, you know, Pacific Islander heritage, they're kind of inquiring, oh, what's all this happening? They see all the signage all around, so they're curious. You know, unfortunately, we can't take everyone in. So the idea next year is to roll it out as a festival.
Pacific Kids Learning and Pasifika TV is a new relationship that came together this year. The biggest focus for us is that we need to increase our reach, and we are aware of the Pacific communities in Australia and in America, but we really want to service our people back home in the islands. It's so important. That's where our grandparents still are. That's where our ancestors are from. It's great for us to do this work in New Zealand and beyond, but it's so important that we never forget our kids back home in Samoa, Tonga, Cook Islands, you know, all over the Pacific. They deserve these resources, you know, more than anyone else.
We place so much hope and aspirations for our young people that as we make Aotearoa New Zealand our home, that we don't lose our language and our culture and our uniqueness. Something that I pride myself in being uniquely Samoan, uniquely Pasifika of Aotearoa. Our young people never stop telling those stories, never stop figuring out how to display and be proud of who you are.
Pacific Kids Learning is only as strong as the people that we work with, and most importantly, our young people. They're the ones that we want to bring to the forefront of this work, and yeah, we're just so grateful and honoured to be able to share their stories.